Hey y'all. So I'm just chilling here. I want to do some cool things. I'm gonna prime my face first. Already got my hydration going on. I'm gonna do a little priming now, and then we'll have to wait for this to dry. Cause I should really prime my face before I hop on here. But that way you guys don't have to like sit and wait for my face to dry. But when applying primer, you always want to apply in a downward motion. I know most, like when you're doing your hydration and things like that, you want to kind of pull your skin up, you know, no tugging, just gently rubbing it this way. But when you're applying primer, rubbing that downward motion, that way that primer fills in all the fine lines and wrinkles and has the opportunity to smooth them out. So that's just a little tip since I'm doing my primer here with you guys. There you go. Now you know how to do primer. So anyways, if anybody hops on here, you guys make sure you comment if you're watching. Comment if you're watching the replay. Let me know that you've shared the video if you're sharing the link to this video. I promised you guys, we were supposed to do this, like one of these things last week. I was going to use a lippy on my eyes because these liquid lipsticks from Farmasi are super versatile. Like you can use them as, I've been using mine as blush. Like I'm a super, I mean, the fact that I have an MUA certificate does not mean that I don't like coming in here and doing my makeup in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Does not mean that when I'm here not doing a video, I like to just come in and do a quick look and walk away. I don't know why this live thing is flashing at me. Let me try something here. Let's see. Okay. All right. It says that we are live and there's 2 people watching. So if you're on here, say hello. But anyways, the number one thing that we're going to do today is I'm going to show you guys how to use these liquid lipsticks as eyeshadow, because behind the scenes, when I just come in here to do a quick look to run to Walmart or even to the doctor's office, I need to just get done and be on my way. So sometimes I will use my lipstick, this liquid lipstick. Synergence is not one that you want to really use on the eyes because it has the alcohol in it. So I've never been able to really do that unless I'd used like a small dot of their lipstick mixed with the silk or something. It was a process for me to do that with Synergence. So, but with Farmasi, these matte liquid lipsticks are super versatile. I will come in here and throw on some Confidence, and then use the same thing as blush, and then put lipstick on, and then some mascara and be gone. 5-minute face right there. One product done. I mean, other than my foundation or whatever. So, anywho, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. It's something that I do behind the scenes, only we're going to take it up a notch. I'm going to use 2 lippies to create a little bit of a smokier eye, something that I normally don't do. And then I have this beautiful liquid eyeliner in teal. And I'm going to do the whole thing with this year's makeup has been add a pop of color. So if you're wearing just a regular 5-minute face, add a pop of color to it and you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using these liquid lipsticks on my eyes as eyeshadow and blush and lipstick. I'm going to do what I normally do with the liquid lipsticks behind the scenes that nobody sees when I'm not on here trying to do a certain look. And then I'm going to add the pop of color just because. So, anywho, we're just going to get started. My primer should have set by now, so I've already got my foundation out. So, let me just get this going here. And I'm still getting used to using a beauty blender for foundation. It's not something that I always do. I'm a blush girl. I'm a brush girl myself. I've always used brushes. Even back in the day when we were supposed to be using our hands. Whenever everybody was just slathering it on. But here lately I have found a beauty blender. Even though I'm not used to using the beauty blender. Has been kind of I mean, it's really good. Like, it's been suggested to me, and I see people in the YouTube videos using them all the time, and all that stuff. But it really does give that well-blended look. And it doesn't use, and my thing with the sponges and beauty blenders is I don't like to waste product. And with the beauty blenders, it does use a little bit of product, because it does soak in. But at the same time, so does a brush. And it's hard to, it's not like you can measure till you wash it how much its product is soaked up. So I've been really trying to get used to the beauty blender. So now we're going to hop on here with little liquid concealer. And I'm using 100% Farmasi products today. So that way you know, guys know that I'm just using all the things that I rep. And I'm just going to pat that on there because, I mean, it's concealer, right? And also the concealer on my eyelid is like a base. And I'm probably going to have to add more. I could have swore that I ordered a, my eye, primer. And it is a super good concealer, but apparently I haven't done that yet because it's not here. So, it's not here, so I must not have ordered it, you know. So I'm just going to cover these spots up just a little more. So there's that. Little brightness around the eyes. Nothing too dramatic. Alright. Now, this is where we're going to have a little fun. We're going to take the number 103, which I believe is the Wild Rose. This is a color that I wear all the time. And when I'm getting ready to do my lives, a lot of people go, oh, your makeup looks so cute. Like when I'm doing my clothing sale lives on Fridays, or like bingo night, Friday night, everybody's like, oh, your makeup looks so good. I'm like, oh, thank you. It's a full Farmasi face because I don't tell them, but I use this lipstick for 3 different products. Use it for eyeshadow, blush, and lipstick. So yeah, it looks really good. So what I'm going to do, and this is super pigmented, so it's not like you want to just put it everywhere. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on there, and it's better to start with a little bit and add what you need. And I will tell you guys, I do use an older, one of my least favorite brushes to do this, just because they do require washing out quite often afterwards. See how pigmented that is, and I am going to have to, I will go back and straighten that up. But I'm going to just bring this up, and I just blend it out all the way up to the brow where it's like just faded. Just bring a little fade up there. And it just, I mean, it's super blendable, and I can get a bigger, fluffier brush and blend that out just a little more, because I am going to go in for like a little smoky look. So there's that. And then again, we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. Just a little dab will do you. I'm just getting it all over the lid there. And then, like I said, I'll bring it up to the brow. And I may have to put on a little more to color match. And the good thing about this is you can, like I said, you can blend this out. I just get a little bit cleaner brush and blend till everything matches. And I think that this color is going to look super gorgeous with that teal. I'm just going to put a little dot on there to kind of make them the same, to even the colors out a little bit. And then get my little brush again. Blend, 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 blend. Yes, I did use the two brushes on here because one is for super blending and one is, yeah, one's for blending, one's for actually putting it on. So there is that. And don't worry about the messiness because I'm going to go in and fix that up. So, and it doesn't take long for, and the thing about using the lipsticks on the eyes, let me tell you this right now, is because once it dries, once it becomes mattified, it's not going to come off. So it's on there. Like it's a super long lasting, blended on there type of deal. And then I'm going to go in with a little confidence, not just confidence in myself, but confidence in this. And I just want to kind of smoke that out a little bit. And I am going to use a different brush, kind of a rounder, fluffier brush. And just blend that in to give it a little contrast. And I'm not trying to go like super crazy with it or nothing. Just giving a little contrast there because I'm going to use that teal and just go boom in your face. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm just doing a little bit at a time. And up towards the brow bone. Back in. And that just blends so well and gives it just a little contour there to where it's not so one-dimensional. And it's very similar, you guys, to using Synergence's Shadow Sense. Because I'm sure some of you may not even know that you can use Shadow Sense if you're still shopping Synergence. You can use the Shadow Sense as on your lips too. So, yeah. And Shadow Sense is amazing for just doing different stuff with. Alright, now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to touch this up with my trusty concealer. Just touch that up. And I'm going to do kind of a V shape there. A lot of people use like tape or whatever. Not me. I just grab a blush, a brush and some concealer. Where is my brush? There it is. And just blend it out. And give it that little edge there. Ta-da. See, I don't need all that tape and whatever. It's just an extra process for me to have to put like tape on my eyes and stuff. And I feel like I do enough. Like I said, one reason why I put lipstick on my eyes is because, why? Because I'm in a hurry and I don't feel like spending all day doing it. Alright, so while this is getting mattified and drying, just like I would let it on my lips, I'm going to do a little something to my eyebrows. A little something different. I got this brow design I'm dying to try here. This is from Farmasi. And this is like mascara, only it goes on your brows. So you just simply brush it in. And I got the color, like, it's kind of light brown. And you just fill in your brows. Super easy. And you just brush it in. Oh my god. Ta-da! Y'all. Just color in your brows with a... okay, back in the day, does anybody remember before everybody got into the whole brow thing, where you just grabbed your mascara and it didn't matter what color your hair was? When you did your eyes, you just brushed some in your brows. Anybody besides me do that back in the early 90s? No? Just me? Alright, well... that's what this reminds me of. Super easy. It's just the color matches. It's not black. Um, so, and it brushes while you're putting it in there. I mean, come on, how simple is that? So yeah, this might be my favorite brow product because as most of you guys know, I'm not super into doing the brows anyways. It's not my favorite part of the face to deal with. But as you can see, you can put as much of this on there as you want and just kind of brush your brows. Because I'm all about like a natural brow, not all let's draw some brows on there and make a big statement with my forehead. I'm all about let's just keep it natural, right? All right. Now we got these this is Brow Design eyebrow mascara is what it is. So mascara for your eyebrows is going to be my new thing. So all right, while this I'm going to take, just because this is me and this I'm extra like that, I'm going to take my little, where is my, there it is. I'm just going to take this eye trio palette, and I'm going to take just the same fluffy brush, and I want to cut in underneath. Well, I may use a different brush just because that one's got the lipsticks on it. There we go. Let's try this. And I'm just using a little bit lighter to highlight underneath my brow and kind of blend that lipstick that I put on there a little bit underneath the brow and give it a little bit of a frosted, you know what I'm saying? Little frosting. So there, we got the little frosting on there. I'm going to do just in the corner here to lighten that up. Blend it a little bit. And the color that I'm using is just this light color here. And this is the Vintage palette. If you want to take the guesswork out of what colors to put on your eyes, this is it. This is what you get. Not just this color, but we have a couple of color trios available in the eye trio palettes from Farmasi. 3 colors. You got your highlight, your contrast, and your base color already in here for you. And you can change it up however you want to. You can wear the 3 colors in any shape, form, fashion you want to. And boom, done. Alright, now here's where the fun part starts. Alright, we've let this mattify. We've shimmered it up with a little highlight. And now we're going to add our pop of color. And this is what you guys have seen me post about this for weeks now, and I finally got some. So here we go with this teal, and this, I have it on my hand here so you guys can see. Ooh la la, look at that. So, and it's just eyeliner, so what do I have to be afraid of? Y'all. And this can be blended out, smudged out to make it for a good eyeshadow also. So it has more purposes. I just really wanted to try this eyeliner. That's all. So, and it is liquid, so you do need to give it a second to kind of dry. And that is like super 80s for me. Y'all know that's, I mean, to me it's so kind of retro. So other side now. Got a little on my eyelashes, but that's okay. I'm going to cover that up with mascara anyway, so it doesn't matter. Super pigmented, y'all. That is just gorgeous. I mean, am I the only one loving this so much? Yeah, that is gorgeous to me. I don't know about y'all, but I like it. So while that's drying, before I go in with any mascara or anything, I want to go ahead, and like I said, we have the pink and the Confidence on the eyes. to make this kind of a monochromatic look, I'm going to use the same Wild Rose as blush on my lips, on my cheeks here. And it doesn't take much, just a couple of dots. And blend it out. And if you get it too dark, trust me, you can tap over it with a little concealer and be perfectly fine. And just blend, blend, blend until you get it where you want it. I'm just going to use the 2 dots there. Make a little circle. That 2 dots might have been enough. Might have been a little much. So let's, yeah, the 2 dots might have been more than I bargained for. So let's blend the crap out of this. And then cover it up with a little concealer. Yeah. Yeah, the 2 dots, like I said, it's super pigmented. So we're gonna blend some of this out. Trust me, the Farmasi concealer can be a huge lifesaver. You put too much of anything on, you can cover it up like I did with my eyes. Need to straighten anything up or apparently remove anything. Got it. So that's much better with that concealer on there. Still, to me, for me, it's a little much. So, for me, it is a little much. So I'm going to go ahead and finish concealing this a little more because that is a little better. And now I'm going to touch up with my other brush here. Actually, let's just stick with the Beauty Blender theme since I already started with this. And finish touching up that blush. So if you get a little too much of something on there, you can cover it up. That's not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. But there you go, people. That's how pigmented the eyes are, okay? So, now I've got the blush just about where I want it. I need to touch up here. Yeah, I've got the blush just about how I want it. The color that I need it to be on the cheeks. Something not so freaking bright red. Looked like I was sunburnt. But yeah. Maybe we only need like 1 dot of lipstick on the... Which that's usually what I do. But I figured since my eyes were so bright, I'd use a little more. But nah. So anyways. So now we have seen the power of the lipstick and the power of the concealer, y'all. We have seen everything. Now... what I want to do, since I'm doing the pink, I would like to use the Confidence eyeshadow that I used in the contrast here, or in the contour there, to also do a light contour on the cheeks underneath the blush. Normally I contour first, but like I said, 1 small dot is really all you need. I'm trying to get that line out of there. That's blendable. It dries so fast, it's super hard to blend. Yep. I'll take a little stiffer brush. Get it blended out. Alright. Blend, blend, blend. So now you can see the contrast where I use the blush and or use the lipstick as blush, and then I'm using the other shade of lipstick as contour. I really want to blend that line out. It smears really good. Like I said, I normally don't do contour. This contouring is not my cup of tea. I can do it on other people, but my chubby cheeks just don't want to contour. So, there's that. Alright, now that we've got all the pop of color, we've got it all going on, we're going to throw on some mascara. Where is my mascara? There we go. We'll just use this one here. This is our 3D. Our Zen mascara is literally only, I can't see comments, so if anybody has actually commented on this video, Facebook's not showing it to me, and I will go back and answer any questions or comments after I get done. And the reason why I'm not wearing lashes is because of the magnetic liner. Magnetic liner, oh, and speaking of lashes, I'll tell you about that in a minute. The magnetic liner has to be, on top. I mean, like, it has to be on top. You can't cover it up with another liner, or the lashes won't stick as good. They won't hold. So, if you're going to wear regular liner with magnetic liner, you should probably wear black and then do the magnetic liner over your winged liner with the black. Just a little tip there for all of you people wondering why I'm not wearing lashes with this look as bold as it is. And the reason why is because I want the attention onto the pop of color on my eyes, and I don't have colored magnetic eyeliner yet, but when I do. But what I was going to tell you guys is, for anybody who is interested in magnetic lashes, I actually have just started my own brand of magnetic lashes. They will be tickled pink. They will have my logo on them. I'll post a picture here in a little bit because I just got my first one made. And I have 8 styles of lashes, which I think is plenty. I don't think there's any reason to wear, I mean, like, you basically need like 3 or 4 natural looking, 3 or 4 full looking, and maybe 2 or 3 dramatic looks. I mean, I don't see why we really need 100, which we can get there if we want to, but I just started with the basics. 3 natural looks, 3 bold looks, and 3, I think it's 9, yeah. And 3 really glammed up looks is what I went with. So there's going to be 9 sets of lashes available to you guys. I have not given them names yet. I am doing contests for anybody who places pre-orders, whether it be for the lashes or whether it be for the wigs. If you purchase a pre-order for lashes or wigs, the wig that you bought via pre-order, not when it gets in stock, for taking a chance on me, for buying pre-orders, for trusting myself and trusting my factory, you will get an opportunity to have a wig or a pair of lashes, depending on what you bought, named after you. So just keep that in mind when you're going, oh man, I don't want to wait 3 weeks for stuff to come in from China. But if you take that chance, you could very well have a wig or some lashes named after you. So, all right. I really kind of need to touch that up where I got it on my eye. There we go. Just get that out of the corner of my eye there. And if anybody has questions about the wigs and it's not Wiggy Wednesday, then just message me also or comment on any pictures I have. Or lashes. I'm just going to post the lashes in an album. You guys know that they'll be available. And you can do that. Alright. Now to finish off this monochromatic look, we are going to use the, since we used the Confidence, we have the bold eyes. So normally with a monochromatic look, you would go with eyes, cheeks, and lips all exactly pretty, well, close to the same. But since we did use the Confidence in the contouring of our eyes and our cheeks, I'm going to go with Confidence on the lips because it's a little more subtle. And if you've got a bold eye look, you want to wear a subtle lip look. If you're going with bold lips and you want to wear a little more, you want the focus somewhere on your face, not like bam, the whole thing. That's just me anyway. So I'm just going to do the Confidence on the lips and hope that this looks okay when I get done. And in my personal opinion, I think that is a perfect contrast right there. It's perfect. But that's just me. Little perfect something, something there. And while that dries, guess what I'm going to do next, y'all? We can't have this blinged out look without a little highlighter. You know what I'm saying? So, we're just going to take the Farmasi highlighter I have here. Get on those cheeks a little bit. Bring that up to the eye. Other cheek. Bring that up. Ta-da! So there you have it, folks. There we have 2 lip colors on the eyes, 2 lip colors on the cheeks, and just 1 on the lips. And then we added our pop of color with this amazing liquid eyeliner. And boom. And I also used a little highlighter on the eyes also to do the highlighting under the brow. But, yeah. So that was my Makeup Monday look. I just really wanted to show you guys that this matte liquid lipstick is super versatile. And you don't have to put it on your eyes as dark as I have it on mine. 1 dot will do your whole eye. I went with 3 or 4 just to, you know, boom. Yeah, and it doesn't transfer once it dries. I don't know if you guys can see that because I just did something weird. But once the lipstick dries, it is on you for good for the rest of the day. So, and also, I will tell you this, if you're eating, drinking, whatever, on your lips, the lipstick will wear off on your waterline. Tips and tricks for that. Simple, super simple tip. Keep the lipstick on you. So when it starts wearing off, all you gotta do is touch it up, rub your lips together, let it dry, and you're ready to go. You do not have to do any process of removing everything and starting over. I'm going to put this in my pocket, and everywhere I go today, if I eat or drink something and my lipstick starts coming off, I'm just going to touch it up, do that, and be gone. That's it. So, anyways, thank you guys for hopping on Makeup Monday with me, and I will post pictures of this finished look in the group. And if you guys have any questions about any products used here today, feel free to message me or ask. So see you guys later. Have a fabulous Monday. Don't forget to sparkle.